Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked Challenger with only viewer picks. We are playing some AP Xin Zhao on hit to make it so we have lethal tempo, plus we just attack very quickly and hopefully can sustain ourselves because Xin Zhao has a 65% AP ratio on his 3-hit passive. So if you can 3-hit passive a lot with a decent amount of AP, 65% is a lot. So you actually heal for quite a bit. There's a chance that all of my camps are gone on that side since we never put down our ward, so hopefully that did not happen, but possibly. We're gonna go Gwinsu's first because I feel like Nashor's first just doesn't make any sense. Xin Zhao is about his E, which slows people down, gives you attack speed. Your W increases the range of your E, so it's a good way of getting on top of people. It normally just is you press W and then you press your E once you land your W because it extends the range so much. And then your Q is a knockup after the third auto attack, and it lowers the cooldown of all of your abilities, so it just synergizes very well where you just hit people from far away and then just go in and try to get them. And then as you hit them, your abilities start resetting and stuff. And because of that, that also means that you can do your knockup passive quite often. Okay, well, bot lane's like already screwed. Let's see if this is here. Oh, it actually is. So as you can see, all my CDs are becoming very short because of what I'm doing. Wow, Elise was able to kill. Nice. That's pretty good. I might be able to gank top lane after this. Maybe I just don't even go to my golems, honestly. Oh, Ahri's kind of rotating, though. I take it back. We probably do go to golems. Because it looks like he's playing for topside, and if Ahri got first push, there's probably no reason for me to go. So I'm just going to reset. We'll just leave. I'd rather just go onto the opposite side of the map so I can begin becoming strong. We can duel with items and stuff. I don't really like dueling before I get to buy anything. We'll see if bot scuttle is up or not, because there's a chance that maybe Kane just took it as well. I just don't have anything to really do right now, though. Now it's still up. Take one thing. Couldn't take that one. I just wanted to see if it was maybe available to take. I wanted to see if maybe Zoe wouldn't see me. It probably was never going to work in the first place, though, just because she has Yomu's, and that's kind of a big deal for, like, being able to run away. I do want to gank bot lane if they want to chill back for, like, 1 second, but it looks like they don't have timing to do that. I just decided to go in very aggressively because I know that my bot lane just got completely demolished by them, which probably means that they burned all of their sums, because, I mean, if you're gonna get crushed in lane, that normally means that they're gonna burn all of their stuff to kill you. So, I just did W flash. Your W is the thing that extends your E range, so I can get on top of Draven easier, and of course it also is gonna slow him, and I can knock him up afterwards with my ability. Your W is kind of difficult to land because it takes forever for it to actually do it, like the effect. So that's why W flash is pretty nice to catch people off guard. Because you can change, like, where it's going to go, kind of, by adjusting your ability. Did he take this? Yeah, he did. He took my top side. Zoe's going bot. I don't really have a way to probably get on top of Zoe from my current position, so I'm just going to go farm again. I might be able to try to go for the Scuttle Crab, but that's a big maybe, because I feel like Kane is stronger than me. Wow, I actually got it. That's crazy. Okay. Well, we got a bunch of stuff, because I managed to knock him up. So I guess that's probably the best thing that we could have done. None of these camps are up, sadly. I was looking for anything to get at all, but there's nothing available. I could maybe kill this Zoe if I landed my W onto her, but it's a big maybe. Wow. You are insane, Elise. You literally set that up all on your own. I did literally nothing to earn that kill. It was all her. Well played. Oh man, it didn't land. Damn, dude. Are they all gonna live with one? No! No! That guy lives! You gotta be kidding me, right? Like, what a joke. Oh my god, they're all gonna live with 1 HP like that? Well, whatever. At least Jinx was able to kill somebody in the end. I was healing for so much, too. Man, I hate the position that I'm in. I just need a little bit more money to get my item. I guess I'll just wait, because I want to stay on the map for a long time. Alright, so we have the Gwinsu's finished. This is going to give it, so, my 3-hit passive will proc more often, which is very good. I might just want to regank bot lane, but of course I can't just, like, neglect all this farm that is still available, because if I just give up all the farm, it's not very good. Damn, dude, I don't know what to do, but my bot lane always dying, bro. You guys died 1v2, the Braum wasn't even there. Man. Heidi, I don't know, man. You guys just... I don't have my ability again. Oh, very nice, Lulu. You solved everything there. So, how Xin Zhao Ultimate works is that you... What it's called when you land your W onto somebody is that you challenge them. Also, when you auto-attack somebody, you also challenge them. When somebody is challenged, it makes it so your ultimate won't knock them away. Your ultimate knocks everybody away from you, except for the person you're challenging, and you can challenge nobody too if you hit nobody. So, like, if you're getting engaged on and you haven't hit anybody, you can just pop it to run. I'm surprised at how well this is working. This is stupid. I should not probably do this. I mean, if you guys want to try to bait, I guess I'll stick around just in case. Like, Kayn might gank, right? And maybe I can just try to counter gank it or something when you guys get initiated on. I'll just sit down here and I have all of my top camps still up. I just don't even care, dude. I'll just stay down here and continue fighting you guys because you guys are so freaking aggressive. Oh yeah, I have Demolish. I have Demolish. I forgot. I was saving lanes and Zhao runes and then swapped to jungle. So yeah, I have the wrong rune page because of that. That's so funny. Crowd control will be an issue for me to, like, sustain myself, so we probably want to go Merc Treads next. And, of course, we want to go Nashers as well. Does my bot lane want to base instead of baiting, right? By now, they probably have a lot of money, right? I mean, I could try to gank Zoe. I feel like all of my top camps should just be completely gone, right? Like, Kayn's just been taking them on repeat while I was busy. Wow, that person's gonna live with one. I just saw that. That's very sad. I think my bot lane's just gonna get dove hard. Yeah, 4 people bot side just to kill them. Poor guys. I'm just gonna farm this in the meantime. In fact, I can probably freeze for my ADC. I'll freeze it for her. Enjoy, Jinx. If you freeze this, maybe you can even get even more gold through not pushing out immediately. If she immediately shoves it, it was kind of pointless to freeze. I hope she doesn't. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna utilize that I have Lulu with me, and Lulu feels amazing to play with. Dude, I heal for so much. Wait, I actually am healing for so much with no AP. Gwynsu's does give a little bit, and the reason why you go Gwynsu's instead of Naturally Soothe first is probably... I mean, I don't play AP Xin Zhao, I'll be honest, it's not like that viable of a strategy. But I believe it's most likely because the AP ratio is good and all, but it's more important to proc it all the time. So that's what we're trying to do. It's better just to be able to proc your abilities more often than anything else. And then as we get to proc it more often, now finally we can start building AP to make it so I heal for more. We do have AP ratios in our kit. It's not really that crazy, though. We have a little bit of physical damage AP ratio here, and our E also has a AP ratio on it. My ultimate has 110% physical. But it's mostly about staying alive. Because, I mean, the AP ratio on healing is really the crazy one. I know my top lane's still just getting punished on repeat, but it's chill, guys. We'll be okay. At least we get Dragon. I was able to take Kane's farm, too, which is pretty nice, since he's been taking mine, like, all game. Yeah, I want to do the Rift Herald, but I want to finish my camp spot side before I go there. They already took all my stuff, bro. It's all gone. The Jinx is going up there to try to take it, but... I don't think that we can continue going. There's too many threats. I would have died too quickly, I believe. I'll just tank to make sure my teammate doesn't die. I'm so freaking dead here. There's literally no way out. The Ahri is a major, major issue because she's very fed and all, but that Urgot just outplayed the crap out of her. I'm glad that I have my item too. So the things that counter us are crowd control and also anybody that has mobility, because how I sustain myself is through auto attacking. If I don't get a consistently auto attack, I can never keep myself alive. So a champion like Ahri just really makes me not happy because she is about extreme mobility with multiple dashes plus also a pretty easy to land charm because of the mobility that she gets to put herself like really close to people, so it's easier to land it. It's really lame. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to be going next after this. I imagine Death Cap eventually is supposed to be built to make it so you just have a lot of AP to like sustain yourself, although I feel like oh, Riftmaker apparently is also purchased. Riftmaker, I guess, is to make it so you just last longer. Like, you want the extended fights. I think that something like Jackshow could also be decent, too. Yeah, Autogun's coming up pretty soon. We should be playing for that. You can see that Urgot's still, like, shoving out bot side and stuff. He's busy. Is Elysis doing Scuttle? Okay, good. I'm just trying to finish my camp so I can be grouped. We see that, Zoe's topside. Every 3 auto attacks right now heals us for 162, but remember it's not every 3 autos since we have the Gwynsu's as well. Whoa. Elise is going crazy. We can't get more, but that's really good. Well played, guys. I'm just trying to full heal myself. I don't really know what the point of the dive was, but I mean, you guys still managed to do it, so well played to you. I'm actually going to die, maybe? Nope. Not yet. Huh. Will Kayn commit all the way to try to kill me? Huh. So what I did is I prepped my Q on the Otacon to make it so I had 2 auto attacks, so the third one is the knock-up, and then we just knock him up. What the hell? Dude, what is actually going on? Yo, what is happening? Is AP Xin Zhao that crazy, or is it just the Lux Mid is that crazy? Wait, it damaged itself. What the hell are you doing? I'm going for this turret. No! Dude, we should have been able to do a little bit more there. Oh, well. I'm gonna have a full freaking item soon. Oh, I'll just do the dragon instead of what I'm doing now. I was gonna go take his, like, camps, like, on top side, because they are available to take. Screw it, though. We won't. Man, I cannot believe how well this is going. Should be able to do this too, right? Because Kane's not even here. Even if they try to contest and I don't have smite, it's up to like Raven ultimate to, I guess, get it. Wait, did she just take it? I think that she just stole his thing. She might have just stolen his Gromp just to make him even more tilted. Alright, cool. We now heal for 250. That's crazy. 250 every 3 autos. I knew you were over here, bro. But catching him is going to be difficult. Because he's Kane. And Kane is a champion. Man, I wanted to get into like a big dueling area to fight, but I think that guy's just dead, so I'm just gonna go somewhere else. I'll just go mid or something, see if people want to fight me. Anybody want to fight? That guy just doesn't care, does he? This guy doesn't care either. The reason why I'm not taking is because she has another dash. Why won't you fight up? Fight me! Stop AFKing! Okay, well, they just gave up. GG, I guess. Apparently, AP Xin Zhao is just that strong. So, yeah, that was our attempt of AP Xin Zhao. Lulu felt amazing with it. I just camped bot lane on repeat, and apparently that was the best way to play it, because that really enabled my team to pop off. So, good job, everybody. The early game was a bit annoying, but we pulled through and made AP Xin Zhao work in a way. Did second most damage to the Elise. My healing... Whoop. Healing done was 23k. But remember that jungler's heal... Mitigated was the most... Mitigated versus damage taken wasn't really that crazy, but... Did take the most damage as well. Alright. Too bad we couldn't get into, like, a crazy dueling scenario just to see what it felt like to, like, heal versus multiple people, but they kind of gave up. So, see you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked Challenge with only viewer picks. We were playing some Lux Mid today with the comment saying that, Where's the comment? Every single time I kill or assist, explain a random skill from the enemy and compare it to Lux ult. Okay. We are playing versus Lissandra. I have cleanse because Lissandra and Ashe are like crazy crowd control abilities that last very long, so if you ever get hit by it, it's really bad. We outrange Lissandra by a significant amount. How Lissandra works is that she mainly is a very, very short-range champion that, surprisingly, that hit me, wow. She's a short-range champion that can extend the range of her main ability, which is her Q, by having it hit anything, and it will cause it to, like, explode. So she throws an ice shard, and then the shard will literally blow up and deal damage behind it for the same amount of damage, so it just extends the range. Besides that, everything is, like, around her gap close, which is her E, where she throws a claw. And, I can't farm. Dude, I suck. I also have 0 hits onto her as well, but we'll get one eventually. We want to honestly be beating her during the early game. Lissandra has not really low CDs, I would say, but she can just, like, Q spam like how she is. She just used her claw, which is her movement ability, so now she can't do anything with it. I'm just CSing these before they hit my turret because I figured that it would be easier to do that than let it crash. We have 2 points on my E finally. We want to hit her when she's stepping up for minions to make it easier for me to hit her, so, like, when she's going for last hits, like that. So she went for her last hit on the minion. I pay attention to when she's last hitting and throw our ability at that timing. Man, I was in the middle of typing reset it, so the thing is that I think that Lissandra is going down. And if she is going down, it's going to end up really bad for my teammate. Okay, it's not that bad, I guess, because they didn't die. Oh, I can try rotating down, but if I walk into Zed, it's so bad. Yeah, this is going to... Okay, we'll try. I mean, they do have a Braum, and Braum is pretty good at, like, keeping himself alive for a little bit. Dude, I wish that he continued chasing the way that he did, but I think we can maybe still get him, though. Because the thing is that if Braum stuns like that, that helps out a ton. Also, why is this person still up here? Does she have flash? I didn't know if she had flash or not, because I didn't, like, pay attention, so that's why I'm, like, just auto-attacking. My wave, mid lane is being taken by Jhin, which is perfect. This bot wave should be just taken by me, because I'm already here, and I have double buffs now, and their AD carry just recently died, so we did get 2 kills. So the beginning of the game has kind of been massively influenced by the perma DC Jhin. Oh well, at least I'm fed. I don't want to give the double buffs to the enemy, though, obviously. And I am alone, and being alone really sucks sometimes, because sometimes you can get chased down. Thankfully, I survived. We have both of her summoners here, so she has nothing now. I can't stop the freeze. It's okay, though, because I still feel that Jhin isn't, like, tremendously gonna get screwed over by this, because he was already kind of getting screwed over in the first place. I don't think the effect has really changed anything. Anyways, we got some kills. I didn't even talk about, like, Lux Ultimate, which I did not use, but when I do have my Lux Ultimate, the AP ratio on it is 120%, which is quite high for a high damage ability, low CD, AoE ability, and, Zed doesn't have any AP ratios, but Lissandra does. Lissandra's AP ratio on her ultimate, I think, is 75%, which is not that insane. But that's because it's a crowd control ability. So that's the reason why it's not really that crazy. Also, the base damage on Liss ult is like 180 if you didn't know. Which is super, super low. And once again, that's just because, like... Why would Lissandra have a low CD or a high amount of damage on such an OP ability, right? Okay, you want me to not go? That's fine. I won't go. I was thinking about it. I am kind of slow, I guess. I would have probably missed a bunch of farm if I truly went, so it's probably best for me to just push this out instead. If I stayed mid lane, I also could just went for like a kill on Liss instead too, but it's okay. I think the best thing for me to do is immediately shove using my ultimate. We can use it to wave clear whenever we want, and being able to shove quickly has massive perks. When you get to shove quickly with your ultimate, that allows you to do a reset quickly, and why resets quickly and pushing quickly is OP is because waves always come in at a set time. If you can shove it as soon as it gets there, that means you have way more time to either roam or get back mid lane before the minions even touch each other. And the faster you get back mid, the faster you can try to deny the enemy from roaming themselves. If I was 10 seconds later on shoving in my wave, so then I'm 10 seconds later to this wave, Lissandra would have shoved this and been able to roam top without me even being able to follow whatsoever because I'd be busy underneath my turret. So, like, those small things of being able to shove just slightly quick are a huge influence. I do not know why these guys tried to duel my teammate like that. They didn't even one-shot him. They burned every single possible ability. That was so strange. As we know, I just already mentioned about the Lissandra, right? I mean, Lissandra ultimate damage is not even comparable to Lux ult with how much it does. It's only crowd control. Even Ashe Arrow does more damage. I believe Ashe Arrow has 100% AP ratio. Malphite, AoE ultimate that... I think that the base damage on that is like 200 or something. But I think the AP ratio on that is 80%. So still 40% less than mine. I threw my E, it missed, and then she put herself on one side of the area, so I decided to hit her there. Now, she did use her R recently, and guess what? My R is already back up. I feel like if I land combo again, she might just die. Close. Just need to land E first, because if I land E first, it'll make it easier to land my Q, and I think that we can get her. But of course, like, we could get ganked by Zed still, too. Oh, you're just dead. See ya. There's no way for somebody to survive if she goes in like that. I don't know why she would use her claw forwards towards me, because that makes my life so much easier to duel her. Oh, look at how much damage I just did to that guy. Goodness gracious. I just completely destroyed him. I don't have my ultimate, so I think I'm just going to stick around mid and continue shoving. I do want to reset badly because I'm not poor. I'm extremely rich. But I'm only rich with, like, hoarding wealth and not actually through stats. Remember that being extremely fed only really matters when you spend it. If I was to fight Lissandra at that moment, we're about equal items in terms of gold spent. So that's why it's so damn important to be sure to reset and stuff. I don't know what this person is building. I mean, I do know what they're building, but I'm just saying that I feel like that's just not a good way to play Lissandra. She's going support item, and I feel like that's super grief. I'm just going to use my ultimate to hit the wave, and it feels like she's standing inside the middle of it the whole time, and it's very easy to just hit her because of that. My bot lane is fighting hard. I really like hitting the melees with my Q to cause them to stop moving, so when I pop my E, it hits every single possible minion. I'm just going to start rotating bot because we saw Zed topside, and there's a chance that he still is topside, and I can go behind them. I don't think I can get her. She flashed. I need to go mid lane to farm out. I might walk into Zed, because a lot of people know that on rotation back mid lane, they'll like try to all-in you. So I'm just getting mentally prepared for that. I didn't see which way she went. I guess up? Like this way? Huh. Oh, she went all the way up, dude. She's so gone. I mean, I threw my ultimate in a pretty good spot there. If you didn't know, Rel ultimate is a very high AP ratio, even though the base damage is bad. I believe the AP ratio on Rel ultimate is 110%, which is only 10% lower than Lux ult, which is why if you ever play like Arena or something, for the mode that's like you can kind of build a lot of champions in a jank way and it still does fine, you can go like AP Rel and it doesn't feel that bad at all. Because you can get really high damage on an AoE ult. Malphite is rotating. He has absolutely no... he has no magic resist, and that means that my burst damage to him is pretty freaking high, even though he's HP tanky. I still think I'd rather just reset, though. Doing a ultimate reset isn't just for like how fast I shove, but it also forces the enemy to normally collect the wave for a moment. So then he is busy, and then when he's busy, that means he can't go try to kill my teammates and such. I'm gonna sell my potions. I feel like they're worthless. I don't really need them. We're fed enough this game that we can just continue popping off. My CS per minute's looking good. I'm almost level 11, where my base damage will be much higher, and my ultimate also goes lower by 7 seconds, which will be very substantial. I will say they should commit a ridiculous amount of resources to kill me if they want to win this game. Like, the best way for them to come back will definitely be through the shutdowns of the Fed people. Because I'm level 11, my damage should be very, very, very good. I wonder if I should just ulti her straight up. It could have done a decent amount of damage. I don't think it would ever kill, though. I'm honestly a little bit worried about how bad our vision control is for finding Zed. I have no idea where he is. And if I go bot lane and somehow find Liss and Zed together, that would be disastrous. We see that Liss just came from topside, though, so we're chilling. They see me. That means they'll probably back up really far. I was going to try to, like, use my ultimate to try to kill, but it's probably not going to land. Might as well just do it for fun, though, because you never know. It's a pretty short CD, so why not, right? Oh. Goodness. Whenever Lissandra uses her claw, she can take the claw. So I threw my ability preemptively, because being able to CC somebody as soon as they go in sometimes is like really, really, really strong. Plus, it doesn't feel like it's wasted because, I mean, there was no other opportunity to hit anybody, right? Ooh, I perfectly timed that. Ooh. I sidestep her ability. You sidestep mine again, but I'll hit you with my red buff auto attacks, which aren't really that crazy, but it's still decent. This guy's just gonna die. Probably. Nice. My goodness. Who else can I even go over at this point about their ultimate? We've went over literally everybody because we just keep on winning. I'm gonna be honest, Lux Ultimate is a pretty ridiculous ability for how much damage it does and how influential it is. Sometimes I feel like it could be even good, even if it was, like, very, very slightly nerfed. Because, the surprising thing about Lux Ultimate is the low CD and the base damage. I mean, honestly, all of it, dude. It's just, when you start comparing it to other control mages' ultimates, it's just like, alright, Orianna Ultimate is a big AoE. I know it has crowd control, and that's normally the biggest thing, and Lux Ultimate doesn't. But I believe Lux Ultimate does 50 more base, and then the AP ratio is like, on Orianna Ultimate, I think is like 95% or something. So, Lux Ultimate is 25% more AP ratio, and the base damage is slightly better, and of course the CD is substantially better, of course. So it's just like, whoa. She has, like, such a absolutely insane ability for being able to influence the game. Let's just sell this. Actually, we'll just buy this. Just kidding. I wonder if I can one-tap, like, Ashe with E plus ult. I think I might be strong enough, because we have 520 plus 800 plus 235 plus Ludens, which is 200. So we have a pretty ridiculous amount of damage coming through from all those sources. I mean, Lux Ultimate also being able to proc passive is kind of ridiculous. So technically the AP ratio, most of the time when you're fighting people, do you really just ulti them and you're not landing other abilities? No, right? Normally it's going to be like a combo. So technically, because you're landing your passive, which is a 30% AP ratio, your ultimate more like has 150%. Right? That just is so insane to me. Oh, man. It's actually so crazy, bro. It's actually so crazy. I can press E ultimate on, like, somebody else who, honestly, is, like, not even that weak as an 80 carry, too. They were 3-4. And I just one-tap her. That's so nuts, man. Oh, my gosh. That's why I really like champions like this. I love killing people from like a mile away, and it feels like it's just... It's so goofy. One-tapping somebody from so far. I could probably E-ulti her too, I think. Because she's even squishier than Ashe is. They're probably gonna look for like a Ashe hero. Even if this lands, it won't kill. But if it had passive, it would have. Oh, nice. Jhin actually killed. Well played. Yeah, the game's just, like, completely doomed. Surprisingly, they aren't FFing, and I feel like that's just because when people start losing really hard, some people get really upset to the point that they want a hostage. Like, for instance, Malphite's doing okay, and that maybe means he's like, yo, you guys are staying in this game with me because I hate my Lissandra, because my Lissandra is 0-7, and because she's 0-7, that means that I didn't get to play the game, so it's not fair if we just FF type deal. That does happen. Liz is win trading. I don't know about that. Doesn't really feel like she kind of griefed. She just fell so far behind that she can't ever come back. It was already doomed. She even pointed out the frustration of she was spam pinging when I was roaming bot side, and bot lane didn't listen to it and died because of it. I feel that. I understand that. Sometimes you are trying to help out your team so much and nobody ever helps. Goodness gracious. Would my ultimate kill Liz from this HP? I just wanted to see if it would kill her. The thing is, because I normally don't build this type of build, I don't have Storm Surge, so I have more Flat Pen than I normally do when I play this champion, and I know that Storm Surge proc, it does okay damage, but the thing is that because I'm going to chunk them, that means my Shadow Flame will proc, so that's my idea. Make it so they get low enough that my Shadow Flame will maybe cause the Storm Surge to just deal enough barely to kill them. The biggest risk is me getting caught right now. I mean, if I get caught, it's pretty bad, so I'm trying to respect. I'm going to start heading bot side because that's where probably Rel is rotating and stuff. I just didn't want to go possibly into the enemy team, though, in case they were, like, all collapsing. Oh my god! Oh jeez, that damage was ridiculous. I hit both of them, and Malphite still has no MR really, so I just kind of shredded the crap out of that guy. And then Ashe just stepped into my E. So yeah, that was Lux mid lane. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary, learned a few things about how OP Lux ultimate is as an ability. Comparable to a lot of other abilities in League of Legends. It's so ridiculous that it is so powerful, but once again, it just comes to probably just not having crowd control, and so many other ultimates in the game are so powerful through their CC. So, GG, we win. Damage dealt was the highest. I kind of popped the hell off. Thanks for watching again. See you guys later. Peace out, bye.